Hello Libra, and welcome to your daily channeled message from above, where I will identify current energies that work in your life. Please only take the message that resonates for you, and leave the rest for the person who needs to hear it. If you enjoy the content I create, don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll know when more messages are posted. We will begin with some oracle cards. The Age of Light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, Libra. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. So what I get is like, you may feel like an old soul. You may feel like way older than your age. And spiritual and emotional reconnection, it's like you turned off your emotions for a long time, and you finally realized perhaps that that's not a way to live. It's almost like you can't experience joy without pain. You can't, not to say that you would want to inflict pain just so you can feel the joy, but you've got to experience both sides of this spectrum, you know? So getting that appreciation for just life in general, just appreciating yourself as a human being for the struggles that you've been through, and just looking over your life from an outsider perspective and realizing that everything brings you to this point. Everything made you who you are today, and that's fantastic. It wasn't fantastic when you went through it, but you're a phenomenal person. That Age of Light card, you've been training for this for lifetimes. You've been through a bunch, and I don't just mean this lifetime. The next card is set personal boundaries. Maybe you've allowed people more access to you than you should have. Maybe you've been just a little more sharing, and maybe they've used your experiences against you. It's almost like if you've been in a relationship and you told them, you know, you experienced depression, and then they held that against you during an argument, which would be completely unfair, but yet people do it at times. You've got the Sun card. So this is really just letting everything out, letting the light shine on all your insecurities, into your darkest, most corners, just being your authentic self. Inner world. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Be yourself unapologetically. You're a beautiful person, Libra, and the world is ready for you. I don't know if you were ready for you, which is probably why you kept yourself kind of hidden and suppressed. Shining at your light doesn't mean that you don't have boundaries. Set those boundaries and then shine your light. Be yourself. Don't be afraid. Yeah, so you've had a lot of swords in your life. You've had a lot of conflict, a lot of struggle. I have a feeling that someone took away your confidence and your self-esteem at some point early on. I don't know if this was a parental figure or a romantic relationship, like, because it feels like you gave them your love, like purity. You gave them maybe you lost your virginity to someone who turned out to be just evil. And you felt completely stabbed in the back, like you really went through it because of that. But now that could still be plaguing your romantic life. Maybe those themes are still in your head, and you're just afraid, like that person, that energy will come back, you know, and so you don't fully give yourself. Gosh, that's terrible. You don't fully give yourself to anyone. You keep a little bit of yourself inside. And so you're never fully able to experience the love that a relationship can offer, because you keep the innermost part of you to yourself, which is completely understandable. But there's still spots of you that you've got to heal. And maybe that's something that you need to see someone professional for. Like, no judgment at all. But those are definitely things you need to work through. because you deserve to go through a healthy relationship. You deserve it. We have the Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands. A celebration is in order. Like, I get that your life is going to turn into something successful. Your life is coming into a point where you will heal to the point where you will be successful. You also have the Seven of Pentacles, which is you admiring your progress, the work that you've done. And then the Four of Fire is a celebration. It's also the 1111 card. So that's Spirit's way of telling you you are guided, you are loved, you are divinely protected. And it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let yourself love. It's okay to let yourself be loved. Okay? That's what I have for you today, Libra. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time.